Hello, we are starting our webinar on the framework of the Erasmus Plus project, upskilling HVAC technicians on heat pump technologies for green energy transition. My name is Kaire Mets. I am from Tartu Vocational College, and today I will introduce you a training module number 4. And this is about system installation. Let's take a look.
Here is your guide to learn new skills. The course covers both air source and ground source heat pump installation topics. You'll master the skills needed to transport, dimension, install and connect the air course heat pumps. Learn about thermal insulation, drain condensate and installation of the monoblock heat pump units. Ground source heat pump installation. Explore different types of heat collectors, horizontal and vertical loops, and boreholes. The course also includes examples of mistakes and troubleshooting. Learn to improve your professional skills in heat pump installation.
Okay, it was a short introduction of the main topics which will be covered in the module 4, system installation. But let's look at the materials more closely. So we are starting our lessons with the air water and air heat pumps installation. So there are several types of heat pumps, and it is already introduced in the module number 1. But we are having the more detailed instructions of those different type of heat pump. So first lesson is about air water and air heat pump installations. So starting with the materials, of course, the how to transport your system element to the site. What is important to know about different types of installation, like floor standing installation or wall mounting or roof installation as well. And so there are more detailed instruction of how to operate with, if you have the floor standing heat pump and floor standing installation, what to do when it's wall mounting, and also the roof. Different type of roof installations as well. So for the flat roof installation or also pitched roof installation. So these specific installation requirements are explained here. There is also some special recommendations. For instance, if you have to install the heat pumps in garages or car parks, or installation in coastal areas. Also, you need to know the specific weather condition, and how the weather influences how to install, and specifically where it's possible to install your heat pump outdoor units. So different topics to learn and know about that as well. So it is instruction to find a best possible option where to install your outdoor unit, how to ensure that the weather conditions are not harmful, or what to do with the condensed water, how to deal with the noise insulation and vibration, which also is a part of the air pump outdoor unit, and what to deal with those specific topics. Here are also some requirements. For instance, where is possible to install the heat pump outdoor units. And for instance, there is a requirement that usually you cannot install the heat pump in the location which is higher than 1,500 meters above sea level, for instance. Also, the general requirements about the air circulation, or also not to install the air pumps when it is between the walls or in the corners, and so on. Also, question is what to do with its colder temperature or snowy environment, and how to find a best place for the installation there. There is also quite several topics about the refrigerant lines. So the heat pump installation include also the connecting refrigerant lines, and there are several constraints and topics that you need to know while you are going to install the heat pumps. So the information about how to connect the refrigerant lines, how to charge or lift bend the pipelines with the refrigerant. There are specific requirements of the connection of the cable, liquids, and torques, and this is important information for any heat pump installer. Next, as the heat pumps also having indoor units, there is a lot of requirement also for that. So how to install air water heat pump indoor unit. And here are some main topics to know to find out the best place that the indoor unit should be placed where it not dust or vapors or gases, or there is also a need for the adequate ventilation, requirements for the room area, which is minimum room area. Of course, indoor unit should be placed on the dry and good ventilated place where is no risk of frosting also. So a lot of requirement to know before you start to install, to know where you can install the heat pump indoor units as well. So here are some instruction, for instance, in the case of high relative humidity of outside temperature below 0. Again, please observe the following. And now we are reaching to the moment when the heat pump outdoor and indoor units are installed and connected. And the next process is vacuuming. Also, all steps which you have to know and perform during your installation process. And then the next step will be charging the refrigerant lines and indoor unit. As already mentioned, that the refrigerant is usually pre-installed already, but if necessary, also you need to know how to charge. When the line is up to 10 meter, or if the line length is greater or more than 10 meter, what to do then? When also the refrigerant lines are connected and filled or charged extra if necessary, then also the next step is checking the connections for refrigerant leaks using the leak detector. There are steps you have to know how to use that as well. So to be able to check whether the system has been installed correctly. So, and we are here now in the end of the first part of the materials, and let's go and look at the next one. And the second chapter is about groundwater heat pumps installation. So here is another type, and it requires a specific installation knowledge and skills. So groundwater heat pumps are especially common for areas with a colder climate because they have a higher heating efficiency. And yes, they are used mainly for the heating. But the installation and all the equipment are different ones, and that is about the chapter 2. So again, we are having information about the installation room requirements, and we are installing indoors in those rooms this kind of indoor units. And yes, again, the room must be free from dust and no risk of frosting, and there should be in between, the temperature must be in between 0 and 35 degrees Celsius, and also the humidity is one critical topic to check where it's possible to install the indoor unit of the ground source heat pump. Here is also recommendations for sound protection measures, what to do with that. So because there is a kind of threat that there is a vibration, and also it may maybe also make some noise there. Next there is in that topic, groundwater heat pumps, we have a lot of hydraulic connections, the primary circuit of water, and here is the information about that, how to install, how to connect the primary circuit of the heat pump, also the secondary circuit of that. We are here finishing this second topic, groundwater heat pumps installation, and let's see what's the next. Here is, as always, in all the modules, we have questions and answers. So the most frequently asked questions and answers to that. So it is a good way to remind all the main topics in this module, and have some additional maybe information to follow. Now let's see. We have now self-assessment questions. There is 15 questions in that chapter, that module, and you can read the question and ask. One of them is always correct, and it is your self-evaluation to know how much did you remember and how well you have learned this chapter. And the final, also, as every module, there are practical exercises. 2 practical exercises. Exercise 1 is about minimum volume of the installation room, and again some kind of like mathematical formulas on how to count that. And exercise 2 is about refrigerant line length and to find the amount of refrigerant which you need to recharge. So this is again kind of mathematical formula to know. And here we are, completed the learning of module number 4. It's about system installation. Thank you for listening.